Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Joel, I'm 23 years old and I'm going to show you exactly how I make an extra £1,000 per week cleaning people's driveways. Now, after a little bit of planning, I decided to start a pressure washing business because I've gone down the e-commerce route and the drop shipping route selling products before, and don't get me wrong, they've become really successful, but only because of one reason. The reason why those stores were successful is because I was selling a product that solves a problem to the end customer. So I simply copied that same idea that I was using for my drop shipping store, but implemented it within my local area. When homeowners go to Homebase or B&Q and end up spending £150 on a jet wash that isn't that powerful, it ends up taking hours and hours, if not days, to complete, because we all know what men are like, right? You start a job and you never bloody finish it. We started our journey looking for the best pressure washing equipment that you can possibly buy to not only make it easier for us to do the jobs with, but to stand out from the rest and make people believe that we're this big professional company. Now, we were professional. I'm not saying we weren't professional. I'm just saying it makes you look a bit more, you know what you're doing. So we ended up buying a jet wash for £1,700. I think there was VAT added to it, so it cost us around £2,000 for a jet wash. And I know it's crazy, but this jet wash machine is an absolute monster. Included in our package, it came with a 20-inch rotatory dish, which is pretty much a lawnmower, but for your driveways and patios. So we was literally doing jobs in less than an hour, and it made the work so much easier, so much quicker, and was able to do multiple jobs in a single day simply because of this 20-inch rotatory dish. The second thing we needed was a van, which we eventually got because we've just come out of a pandemic and lockdown, and everybody seems to be an Amazon delivery driver. So the prices of vans literally went through the roof. So I think we overpaid, but we paid £2,500 for a 2008 Citroen Berlingo, which was honestly older than my granddad. It barely bloody went home on the motorway. It was a death trap, it honestly was. The steering columns were gone, the steering pumps were gone, it needed a bit of work, it needed touching up. So I took it to my own standards, shall I say. First thing we done is ripped the white vinyl off the back window, because for some reason people don't want to see out their back window. It just made no sense. And then what we done is we rubbed down a little bit of the bodywork, resprayed it as much as we can, because we didn't want to turn up at customers' homes with a bashed up van looking like we've just got in a road rage car accident. Like we wanted to look a little bit more professional. As it stands, buying a jet wash was £2,000 and buying the van was £2,500. So in total, we're in £4,500. So to start this business, it cost us anywhere between £4,500 and £5,000, because we had to buy a few other equipment pieces like brooms, attachment nozzles for the jet wash, buckets of sand to refill the driveway in, wellies and high-vis jackets, which we never bloody wore anyway because you look like an absolute plonker. Now, the idea of this business was I was going to do all the marketing and all the videography because I come from that background and I'd like to think that I know what I'm doing, and my dad would go out and do the jobs. But to start with, we ended up doing the jobs together, and we came to the conclusion that the marketing that we was doing, it was working, but it wasn't really our main source of getting new clients and getting jobs, simply because not many people in my local area were searching pressure washing services near me or pressure washing services in London. What we decided to do, and what we actually learned from doing our first few jobs, was if you're in the middle of a road cleaning somebody's driveway with a jet wash that looks like a bloody steam engine, it ends up making quite a lot of noise, which means the nosy neighbours look out their window to see what all the racket's about. Now, thankfully for us, this was a good thing because they wanted to see what we was doing and they saw the end results. And when you live next door to someone who's just got their grass cut or they've just got their pavement all jet washed and it looks really, really nice, pretty much brand new again, they feel a little bit jealous and they want to get theirs done too. So what we ended up doing was knocking on people's doors going, hey, just to let you know, we're on number 88 today, number 32, number 4 and number 16. We're a pressure washing business. It's a father and son. Sorry to disturb you, but here's our leaflet. If you're interested, we're on your road today and we can do it for you for just £99. That right there was our selling point, and we ended up doing 3 or 4, sometimes 5 or 6 driveways on a single road, just from word of mouth and nosy neighbours, and they're like, well, now you've got yours done, mine looks rubbish, so can you come and do mine next? And honestly, it worked better than any Google or Facebook advertisements. Now, I'm somebody who has multiple businesses and I do my own thing day to day, so I don't really have a lot of time to dedicate to this business. But what we ended up doing was charging anywhere between £100 and £300 for a specific driveway, depending on how big the driveway was. So just an overall figure, we were charging £100 per driveway, which means you have to do 10 driveways every week to earn £1,000. But the thing with us, we was charging £159 for the first driveway and £100 for every driveway after that, which ended up being in the same situation by doing their neighbours and neighbours again and neighbours again. So some days we were going out on one job, but ended up booking in 3 or 4 jobs. What we like to do is book the first job in at 9 AM in the morning, because we knew that nosy neighbours were going to come out and want theirs doing as well. But obviously, it's very important that this is a summer job only. It's a summer side hustle in the summer months, just simply because nobody wants to go out and jet wash in the freezing cold, or if it's icy outside, or if it's cold and miserable, snowing outside. Nobody wants to get it done during the winter, and I don't even want to do it in the winter. Now, there are some downsides to this job. Quite a big downside. As much as this job is very satisfying, seeing the dirt come off the people's driveways and the weeds coming up and you can draw letters and everything, like, it's really fun to do, it's not fun cleaning dirt off people's windows, doors, and overall their whole house. We done a job last week and this lady's driveway was so dirty, mud was literally everywhere, and to be honest with you, that's the longest part of this business, is cleaning up afterwards, because you simply can't just clean it and leave their house almost changed colour. You just simply cannot do that for your customer. So pretty much that takes 30 or 40% of the time. Doing the actual job is the fastest job, especially with the 20-inch rotatory dish, but cleaning up is just an absolute nightmare. Sometimes I hope it rains so it all flushes through, but in the summer months that doesn't really happen, does it? That is exactly how I've managed to create a brand new side hustle in less than 30 days that I'm probably going to continue every single summer, because making £1,000 a week is pretty good money, especially as my first ever job, as I think I was 17 or 18 years old. I was a lifeguard sitting on a chair watching people blow bubbles for more than 40 hours a week to earn £400 per week. So seeing as I can make £1,000 a week, which is double and a half, is quite good money. But as I said previously, I've got multiple businesses and I don't have the time to dedicate more to jet washing. So overall, it takes me anywhere between 5 to 10 hours to earn £1,000 a week cleaning people's driveways. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I've inspired you somehow to start your own business, to start your own side hustle and earn some extra money. Obviously, I fully understand if you're not free during the day and you're working 9 to 5, it's a little bit harder, but never say never.